This is your home for the Bulldogs. Baldwin Sports Live.
Alford is going to hand it off to Cody Buck up the middle, lowers the shoulder into the end zone.
Baldwin Sports Live is presented by Hayden Outdoors. 48 years of Hayden tradition and excellence. Learn more at haydenoutdoors.com.
Bergen going to set up Padgett nicely. Carr with his third rebound, kicks it to Talon Torres. Now Ryder and I going to try a mid-range jump shot, and that's good. Bailey Smith open it in the corner for three, up and in. Bergen goal from the four. He'll swing it out right side, looking for the corner, the end zone, and he will make it another Bulldog touchdown.
It's time for the Bulldogs on your home for Baldwin High School Athletics. Baldwin Sports Live.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Baldwin City, Kansas, the site of another high school softball game this evening between the visiting Rock Creek Mustangs coming in at 10-4. And they'll take on your Baldwin Bulldogs at 9-3. A couple of good teams here towards the top of the standings on the east half of the state in 4A. So we're looking forward to this one here tonight. Ryan Hilmer alongside Jackson Blakely as usual. And this is the Baldwin State Bank pregame show. Personal service from people who care. That's what you get at your hometown community bank, Baldwin State Bank. Whether it's personal finances, business money management, loans and credit, or saving for retirement, go see Baldwin State Bank. For 132 years, they've helped serve our community. And go enjoy a better banking experience from your friends and neighbors at the Baldwin State Bank. So we'll go ahead, take a quick break here. We'll come back and set up this game, talk about the standings so far and the season these two teams have been having so far, and then we'll give you the starting lineups and get ready for opening pitch here. Rock Creek Mustangs in town to take on the Bulldogs. Some high school softball. We'll be back with more on the pregame show after this.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home, or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here.
Towards the postseason here in the spring sports season, this has been their schedule so far. They have dropped 4 straight games, but you can see down there the third to last game at Bonner Springs, and that will be me and Jackson probably covering that one for you, so we're looking forward to that. That'll be our first soccer broadcast of the year, so that's kind of what's going on around the spring sports for Baldwin here. And Jackson, I think, just went and checked out the scores. It is
4-3 Bishop Ward.
Okay, so Baldwin's going to have to come back. Is that in the 7th inning? Or
7th.
Okay, so yeah, they need a run, so that's the way things are shaking out so far. We'll take another break here and come back and get you set for the starting lineups. And then opening pitch from Baldwin. Rock Creek at Baldwin. Got some high school softball for you on the other side.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
For unbeatable service from a company you can trust, there's only one choice. Clint Davis and the One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning team have the expertise you need when it comes to the comfort of your family. Not only will they get the job done right, but they'll explain the preventative maintenance needed to avoid those costly emergency repairs. To schedule a free quote, call 785-393-9329 and join the Preferred Maintenance Club for special discounts. One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning, the one and only choice for the comfort of your family.
Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community, where friends are found down every street. That's where you'll find us, taking time to get to know you, calling you by name, generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services.
To set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it. With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846, serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
For unbeatable service from a company you can trust, there's only one choice. Clint Davis and the One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning team have the expertise you need when it comes to the comfort of your family. Not only will they get the job done right, but they'll explain the preventative maintenance needed to avoid those costly emergency repairs. To schedule a free quote, call 785-393-9329 and join the Preferred Maintenance Club for special discounts. One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning, the one and only choice for the comfort of your family.
Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
Welcome back here to Baldwin City. This has been the Baldwin State Bank pregame show, getting you set now for the first pitch. Is brought to us by the Baldwin City Recreation Commission. We got Thunder on the Bricks coming up in downtown Baldwin City on May 10th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The registration is $25 per vehicle, so we are looking forward to that. Don't miss out on a fun-filled day ahead, May 10th from 10 to 4 in downtown Baldwin City. So time now for the starting lineup. First for Rock Creek, their lineup will look like this. Tegan Zanger in left field, Ida Castleman at third base, Reese Grady second base, Taylin Kadavi at first base, Chloe Purvis the catcher, Macy Clark in right field, Emma Libby the designated player, and Brooklyn Dye in center field. Haley Smith is the shortstop, and Campbell Cassell will be the pitcher. As for your Baldwin Bulldogs, Macy Gilgis will lead things off playing shortstop. Riley Bentley batting second at first base. Caitlin Bass batting third, doing the catching. Olivia Henry at third base, hitting cleanup. Logan Scobie in center field. Kristen Manbeck in right field. Lauren Berg is in left. Kyan Frost at second base. Cadence Espino is the designated player, and Ava Regalado will be in the circle doing the pitching for Baldwin. Regalado was the pitcher last time we were here broadcasting the Eudora game. It was a tough loss for Baldwin. We'll see how their fortunes fare this evening against a really good Rock Creek team. Talked a little bit to Coach Scobie before the game, and was hoping this would be a good, close game, but they are a very good team, Rock Creek, so Baldwin's got to come out ready to play. I think we are just maybe waiting on something. Not sure if we're going to have a national anthem, but I thought we were just getting ready to go. Looks like the coach is going to have their meeting, so let's take one more quick break, and we'll come back with the first pitch from Baldwin. Rock Creek at 10-4, Baldwin at 9-3. We'll have first pitch after this.
Thank you. Can I help you today?
No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. One hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not gonna come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
You wouldn't do it there.
Gotta be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Welcome back here, Baldwin City. The coaches meeting just wrapping up at home plate. Gives me a chance here to remind you that Baldwin Sports Live is presenting sponsor is Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Shad and Penny Sheldon are your Baldwin City area brokers, and they would like you to discover the Lone Star Haven. It's a 120-acre farm near Lone Star Lake, Kansas, and it offers a mix of open hay fields and recreational opportunities. This farm is perfect for hay production or grazing, while also providing an excellent habitat for wildlife. To learn more or schedule a tour, go to HaydenOutdoors.com or call 785-821-2666. A very long coaches meeting here. A lot of rules to go over, I guess, Jackson.
Seen a lot of laughter, maybe a lot more jokes.
Maybe some dinner plans being put together. But,
maybe.
You know, regardless, we're approaching 20 minutes late on the start time, but they don't ask me. Guess we'll just sit here in silence.
Guess so.
All right. Hey, we're going to play some softball today.
Maybe we're discussing weather, maybe. But
Could be.
It's not supposed to rain.
I don't think there's rain in the forecast. It is an overcast day here in Baldwin. About 60 degrees, a little chilly. It's about a winter's day, if you ask Jackson.
Oh, man,
a little bit of a breeze. Yeah.
It's the
breeze is coming from behind us, going out to right field a little bit.
It's not too bad.
Could be worse.
If it's coming right at your face, I don't have my hoodie to guard it like I do right now.
That's
so
fair.
Hopefully it stays.
It's also a nice thing about having headsets. It kind of works as earmuffs. Yeah, so that's nice.
No, you're right. You're right. I'm double layered on that. I got a hat, a sweatshirt, hoodie, and I got the earmuffs, I guess is what I'll call them from here on out.
Got the lights on here at the ballpark as Ava Regalado gets her warm-up pitches in for the top of the first inning. It'll be Zanger, Castleman, and Grady, due up first for Rock Creek. Set the defense for Baldwin. Left to right around the outfield, it's Berg, Scobie, and Manbeck. Left to right around the infield is Henry, Gilgis, Frost, and Bentley. And Regalado will do the pitching to Caitlin Bass, who is behind the plate for Baldwin. Headed down the second half of the schedule in the spring sports season, creeping our way towards the postseason and the end of the school year.
Students, I'm sure, are very happy about that as the time clicks. Time ticks by.
Mid to late April is about when I'd about check out in terms of my interest. So I feel that.
Senioritis.
Yep, I hear you. So all right. We are ready to play some ball as Tegan Zanger steps in, the left fielder, and watches ball one from Regalado. We're underway.
Strike one on the inside quarter for Regalado.
Both teams coming off wins. There's a pretty good pitch. It is a strike, so 1-2. Slow roller back to Regalado, and she throws over to Bentley for the first out. Good start for the Bulldogs.
And Regalado, when we were here on Tuesday, or was it Tuesday?
It was
Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. She pitched a pretty strong game. A majority of the runs came off of fielding errors and just a lack of concentration on some plays. But for the most part, she had a good game. Only 2 or 3 strikeouts, but she limited hard contact aside from that one home run ball. But other than that, she pitched a good game, so it's interesting to see how she comes out here.
Yeah, Baldwin got blanked on the offensive end in that game on Tuesday against Eudora, one of the best pitchers in the state. She was committed to the University of Kansas, struck out 19 of 21. Incredible performance.
Pretty impressive.
That one's popped up on the infield. Frost going back on it a little bit, and it falls in right behind her. Bit of a tough play. Breeze might have blew it right over her head. We'll give a base hit to Castleman. She's on first with 1 out for Reese Grady.
On Tuesday, the breeze was blowing in from center field, and now it's blowing out from home plate today. Interesting to see how that might affect the flight of the ball today.
One grounded back to Regalado. Nice job to glove it. Goes to second for the out. Gilgis able to hold on to that, covering second, the shortstop. That is out number 2 on the fielder's choice. Kadavi down to first. That'll bring Chloe Purvis, the catcher, up.
Great play by Regalado. Line hot bouncer up right up the middle. Able to get the glove behind it, make the play on the lead runner at second.
Taylin Kadavi, the first baseman, batting with 2 out and a runner on first. It's fly to center field. Going back is Scobie. She makes the catch on the run, and a nice one to end the top of the first inning. So 4 batters come to the plate. A good top of the first. Baldwin will come to the bat in the bottom of the first. This is Bulldogs softball on Baldwin Sports Live.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
Look back here to Baldwin. Time for the bottom of the first inning. Be Gilgis, Bentley, and Base due up. Good top of the first. Allowed a base runner. Regalado got out of it, made a couple of plays on grounders right back to her. And here we'll see Campbell Cassell, pitcher's first strike in there against Gilgis.
Gilgis, a good leadoff hitter, has plenty of speed to get to first and capitalize on balls hit to the outfield while she's on base. Also, pretty good fielder as she put on display against Eudora, made a couple of really nice plays in short.
Down in the count, 0-2 here. One grounded sharply to third base. Nice play by Castleman as she throws across the diamond for the first out. I'll bring Riley Bentley up. Base is empty, one down. First pitch to Bentley just outside. That one is lined over the shortstop's head into left center field. A nice base hit for Riley Bentley. She's on first. Baldwin might have something going here in the bottom of the first.
Riley Bentley with a great swing, just able to poke it out there in that little gap in between the second base and center field, and a nice single. See if the Baldwin Bulldogs can carry on the momentum.
There's Caitlin Base, the catcher, swings at the first pitch, sends it to center field. It's over her head in center field. Rounding second, heading to third is Bentley, and into second is Caitlin Base with a one-out double. That might have been misread a little bit by Dye in center field.
It's getting a little breezy. I won't be surprised if that affected the ball in the air and affected her judgment in center.
Big RBI opportunity now for Olivia Henry, the third baseman. Swings and fouls out of play the first pitch. Great chance for Baldwin here to strike early, take an early lead.
One of the keys to being able to stay in that game on Tuesday against Eudora was being able to take advantage of the mistakes that Eudora made now. They didn't make very many that night, but the ones they did, I feel like Baldwin was able to capitalize pretty well. So another opportunity here against Rock Creek to do that.
Good eye there on an 0-2 count. Henry still alive. Another good eye evens this up, 2-2.
Let's go, Liv.
Olivia Henry waiting for that pitch.
Swing and a miss. A good pitch up and in, a heater. Blew it past Henry, and that is the second out. First strikeout for Cassell. That'll bring Logan Scobie, the center fielder, up, trying to drive in those runs now with 2 outs.
And if you're Baldwin here, you're definitely looking to get at least 1 run.
Good pitch and a check on the runner at third. Back in time was Bentley. Scobie saw one. Down in the count, 0-1. Next pitch is lined towards shortstop, a one-hopper. Smith is up with it, throws over to first, and Rock Creek escapes the bottom of the first inning without any damage. We'll head to the top of the second. This is Bulldogs softball on Baldwin Sports Live.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community, where friends are found down every street. That's where you'll find us, taking time to get to know you, calling you by name, generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services.
To set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it. Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Look back, time for the top of the second inning. Rock Creek going to send 5, 6, 7 to the plate. Didn't score off of 1 hit and left that runner on the first. Baldwin had 2 hits in the bottom of the first and left both of those runners on. A nice job by Cassell to work out of that.
Promising start for Baldwin, though, as long as you're able to string 1 or 2 hits every couple innings. More than likely be able to take the advantage eventually.
Good first pitch there, in there to Chloe Purvis, doing the catching. Batting 5th. That is lifted to center field. Scobie going back on it and makes the play. That's the first out, and that'll bring Macy Clark, the right fielder, up. Baseball team ended up losing that game. Was it 4-3 probably was the final score?
4-3, Bishop Ward.
One grounded up the middle. Gilgis tries a dive and just can't get to it. That ball was scolded up the middle, so a base hit through the middle of the infield for Macy Clark. She's on first for Emma Libby.
Gilgis with a good attempt to flash the leather like she was on Tuesday. Just out of reach, like you said. That ball was rocketed right up the middle.
So perhaps Emma Libby, excuse me, designated player, batting with 1 out, runner on first. One grounded towards second. Frost up with it, flips to Gilgis for 1, on to first, not in time for the double play. But a good play by Frost. That's the second out on the fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Brooklyn Dye with 2 gone and a runner on.
Good flip from Frost to Gilgis. Gilgis, a pretty good throw over to Bentley, who was able to stretch out for it. Pretty impressive play at first to prevent the error.
Center fielder dies. First pitch was grounded foul. Next pitch just a little upstairs, evens it up. Fouled off down first baseline.
And Regalato's done a pretty good job getting herself into favorable pitching counts. 1-2 count here. Look to see how she closes the inning out.
A little bit of an off-speed pitch. It's lifted to shallow right field, and it's going to drop in there in no man's land. Coming up with its man back, she throws to third, but not in time. So a base hit for Dye puts runners at the corners with 2 out. That'll bring Haley Smith, the shortstop, up.
Good pitch, defensive swing, just got enough bat on the ball there. Like we've mentioned a couple times, it is a bit breezy out there. That might push it a couple feet, and
there goes the runner towards second, no throw. So a stolen base for Dye. Runners on second and third now with 2 gone. Good pitch there from Regalato. She is up in the count, 0-2. Trying to get out of this second inning unscathed again. Pitching to the 9-hole hitter. That's right back at her, and Regalato makes the play to first, and Baldwin out of the inning unscathed again. So we'll head to the bottom of the 2. This is Bulldogs softball on Baldwin Sports Live.
With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846, serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
For unbeatable service from a company you can trust, there's only one choice. Clint Davis and the One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning team have the expertise you need when it comes to the comfort of your family. Not only will they get the job done right, but they'll explain the preventative maintenance needed to avoid those costly emergency repairs. To schedule a free quote, call 785-393-9329 and join the Preferred Maintenance Club for special discounts. One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning, the one and only choice for the comfort of your family.
Welcome back to Baldwin City, Kansas. Bottom of the second inning as Kristen Manbeck leads things off, pops it up in foul territory, and a nice catch made by the catcher Purvis for the first out.
Good play by the catcher, good communication by the whole infield there. That's a pretty easy play to mess up, and we see that even in the pros. So the communication there, being able to step up and make the play.
Now Lauren Berg, the left fielder, watches strike one. Popped up on the infield, headed towards Kadavi at first base, and she puts it away for the second out.
Baldwin's been pretty aggressive early in the at-bats, which is something you want to see. They have been able to make contact, just not very good contact. But I have a feeling as long as they keep this up, they'll eventually find bat to ball.
That was second baseman Kyan Frost, batting eighth. On deck is Cadence Espino. Swing and a miss on a good heater. Down in the count, 0-2 is Frost. Cassell may be getting into a bit of a rhythm here. Working ahead of a lot of hitters, as Jackson pointed out earlier. There's a swing and a miss, and Baldwin down quick in the second. That's the second strikeout for Cassell. We'll head to the third inning. This is Bulldog softball presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate on Baldwin Sports Live.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home is honored to be your choice when the difficult time comes to plan a lasting tribute for your loved ones. There to guide you through the process from beginning to end with each family's unique traditions and beliefs in mind. Visit lamb-roberts.com to see all of the services offered, including their online pre-planning tool, or call 785-594-3644 to visit with the caring professionals at Baldwin City's only locally owned funeral service and cremation service provider, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home.
First pitch out of the end of the inning is lifted to shallow left center field. Coming in was Scobie hard, made a dive at it, and it fell in between Gilgis, Berg, and Scobie out there in left center field. Great effort from Scobie. What a base hit to start the inning for the leadoff hitter, Zanger. Put a runner on for Rock Creek. This is the top of inning number 3. That one is tapped in front of the plate. Caitlin Bass makes the play for the first out, but up to second goes Zinger. Now Reese Grady up.
Good bunt, put on the ground. Caitlin Bass, good execution. Find the ball, get it quick to first.
Look at that. Next pitch lined right towards Gilgis at shortstop. Maybe some self-defense out there, but makes the play for the second out. 2 quick ones.
She just knows where to be in that infield to make a play. Flying right at your face. It's not an easy one to make.
A couple of quick outs there on 2 straight pitches. So now Taylon Kadavi, the first baseman, flew out to center field to end the first inning. Her first at-bat. Swing and a miss there. Two out, runner on second. 1-1 count. It is popped up. Shallow left center field. Coming in is Scobie, and she makes the play on the run. And that'll do it for the top of the third. Head to the bottom of the third. Both teams trying to get the offense going. You're watching Bulldogs softball on Baldwin Sports Live.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
New charges related to insurance fraud and theft.
Ripping off about 90 homeowners. Stewart ripped him off.
The roofing industry is rough these days. Hometown Construction is Baldwin City's very own hometown solution for roofing and siding needs. We know there's more important things than just money. We give detailed estimates and on-site supervision during all projects. We focus on one job at a time so that you have our undivided attention. Contact us today. Go Bulldogs!
Bottom of the third here in Baldwin as Cadence Espino comes to the plate. Batting ninth, and the lineup will turn over.
Castle had a strong inning on the mound last time out. See if she can carry that on to the bottom half of the third.
Baldwin went 3 up, 3 down in the second. Got a couple of base runners on in the first. Stranded both of them. Looking to maybe get something going here with Espino and then flip that lineup over. Good eye there, 2-1 count.
Good take by Espino.
Line foul. Keeps the count at 2-2. Great eye there, fills up the count.
That's a hard one to lay off of, just tying outside of the corner.
And works a walk. A great at-bat from Espino, and that starts Baldwin off on the right foot here in the third.
Capitalizing on the mistakes that the Mustangs give you, another opportunity for Baldwin to get some more base runners on and get some runs on the board.
First walk given up by Castle. Flips the lineup over. Now Macy Gilgis back up. Grounded out to third base in her first at-bat. That's with nobody out and a runner on. One grounded sharply through the left side of the infield, a base hit for Gilgis, and that'll put 2 runners on for Baldwin. A great start to this bottom of the third inning. Runners on first and second for Riley Bentley, who singled her first at-bat, made it all the way around to third, but was stranded there. She'll lay down a bunt, and it gets foul.
Almost a really good bunt, foul by about 4 inches. Just bounced right back into the batter's box.
See if Bentley is bunting again, pulls it back on a ball that was down and outside, evens the count 1-1. Next pitch is outside. Hitters count now for Bentley. We'll see if they take the bunt off or leave it on.
After a great inning, after a great inning pitching Castle had last time out, Baldwin's done a really good job to get deep into these counts and find their pitch, really making Castle work this bottom half.
Threw behind Espino in second after that pitch, but she was back in time. 2-2 count to Bentley, and watches outside, ball 3, so a full count. Two strikeouts and 1 walk for Castle so far. Here comes a big payoff pitch. Is lifted to center field, shallow center field. Coming in on it is Dye. She makes the catch. Back in time at second is Espino, and that is the first out. And we'll bring up Caitlin Bass, the catcher. She doubled in her first at-bat. Baldwin would take that here. I would probably score a run, at least one. Thought about it, but held up on the swing. Pitch was in there on the outside corner. 0-1. Another nice pitch in there now on the inside corner. Time for Bass to battle up.
Castle fighting back into her groove.
One in the dirt, found the umpire's mask. Hopefully he'll be all right. 1-2 count now.
I think he'll be just fine.
Softball's pretty hard, Jackson.
He's a pretty big dude. I think. Look at him. He's probably about 6'5".
He's definitely way tougher than us, so I'm not worried about him.
Yeah, that might down you or I, but I'm pretty confident he's just going to be able to take that one. Maybe the next one we'll check in on him.
Nice battle there, fouled off by Bass, so keeps the count at 1-2. Next 1-2 pitch is a nice off-speed pitch, fooled Bass, and a swing and a miss is the third strikeout for Castle. That is the second out in the inning. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Olivia Henry. struck out in her first at-bat.
Castle looking to get out of a 2-base runner situation again.
Good cut, swing and a miss.
Oh.
That ball back to the pitcher, got past her, but Smith backing it up. No runners advance. 0-1 count on Henry. First 2 base runners of the inning got on. Castle trying to work out of that is another nice pitch in there, 0-2.
Gillis and Espino on the bases. You have some speed, just need to get contact on the ball and poke it out somewhere in the green stuff.
Just upstairs, good eye from Henry.
Two outs, they're going to be running.
Fouled right back to the screen. Keeps the count where it is.
Still looking to make that play we were talking about on Tuesday. If one gets over this backstop.
2 out, 2 on. 1-2 the count to Henry. In the dirt. Second big scoring opportunity for Baldwin. They had a couple runners in scoring position in the first, couldn't bring them in. Henry, a swing and a miss on a good heater on the outside corner. She goes down swinging again. 4th strikeout for Castle. And that does it for Baldwin in the 3rd. We'll head to the 4th. This is Bulldogs softball on Baldwin Sports Live.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
Back here, top of the 4th inning from Baldwin City, Kansas. No score still. Regalado back out there in the circle. She'll pitch to 5, 6, 7. Chloe Purvis, Macy Clark, and Emma Leiby. Is hit to center field. Scobie's been busy out there, and she puts away another one. So 1 out to the right fielder, Macy Clark, who singled her first time up.
Scobie's got speed out there in center. She can cover a lot of field, and like you said, she's been pretty busy today.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch, 0-1. A reminder that Baldwin Sports Live is brought to us in part by Rice Precision Manufacturing. They're a family-owned company right here in Baldwin City that services many different industries, from food processing to heavy and light industrial, oil and gas, and many more. They have state-of-the-art tools as this one's grounded towards Gilgis at shortstop, and she throws across the diamond in time for the 2nd out. If you're looking for a job with excellent pay and competitive benefits, then check out Rice Precision Manufacturing. You can go to jobs@rice-precision.com to learn more. Grounded towards Henry. And across the diamond in time for the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 4th. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. This is Bulldog softball on Baldwin Sports Live.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here, bottom of the fourth from Baldwin City, Kansas. Still no score. 5, 6, 7 due up. Scobie, Manbeck, and Berg. This will be the center fielder, Logan Scobie, who grounded out to shortstop in the first inning. Swing and a miss. Down the count, 0-1.
Good first pitch for Castle. A couple innings, she's kind of got herself in some sticky situations with runners on base and runners in fielding position, but she's been able to claw herself out of those holes, and that's led us to a 0-0 here at the top of the fourth.
Halfway through this game, I'd like to mention one of our big sponsors is Kelly Neufeld and the great folks down at Farm Bureau Financial Services, as a called strike 3. Scobie down looking. That is now 5 strikeouts for Castle for the first out in the inning. Manbeck up next. But as I was saying, usually our halftime show sponsor, but we're about halfway through this game, so thanks to Kelly Neufeld and all the great people at Farm Bureau Financial Services. You can give them a call at 785-594-1055. Kelly and his team are proud supporters of the Baldwin Bulldogs, and they would love to support you and your financial future as well. Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's your future. Let's protect it. Good pitch in there to Manbeck. She was our player of the game on Tuesday in our last softball broadcast. Only player not to strike out.
That's right. She also had a single and a walk that game. Definitely one of the most active hitters, including base running that game.
Popped up to the catcher in her first at-bat. Even up 2-2 here. Castle's been getting into a little bit more of a groove here. Her 5th strikeout, has walked 1. There's a swing and a miss. Have to complete it. Ball was in the dirt, and they do. They'll make it 6 strikeouts. 2 in a row here.
Castle these last couple innings has done a really good job of attacking off that fastball and utilizing the off speed.
Lauren Berg, the left fielder, up. Popped up to the third baseman, her first at-bat. Fouls one back to the screen, 0-1. Another foul off, down on the count, 0-2 now. Got to battle up. Baldwin trying to avoid getting the side struck out. Good battle here, fouls off another one.
Good pitch, good defensive swing. Just does enough to get contact on that.
3 hits so far for Baldwin. They've left 4 runners on base. Swing and a miss in the dirt. They're going to have to complete it down to first again. And Purvis flips to Kadavi for the final out. That does it. 1, 2, 3. Baldwin gets the side struck out. Now 7 strikeouts for Castle. We will head to the 5th inning here. This is Bulldog Softball on Baldwin Sports Live.
Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community, where friends are found down every street. That's where you'll find us, taking time to get to know you, calling you by name, generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services.
To set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Welcome back. Top of the 5th inning here. Still no score. Due up 8-9-1. This is Brooklyn Dye, the center fielder. Singled and stole a base in her first at-bat. Logan Scobie puts away another one. Nice play out there in right center field, so Dye down for the first out, and that'll bring Haley Smith, the shortstop, up, who tapped back to the pitcher Ray Galato to end the second inning. This will be her second at-bat.
Communication, one of those little things in every sport that matters so much. You could hear Scobie yelling, that's hers, from all the way out here.
One grounded towards Gilgis, shortstop, and she throws on to Bentley at first. 6-3 for the second out. And now 5 straight quick outs. 3 up, 3 down inning last inning out, and Regalado getting into a rhythm now. Apologize to Macy Gilgis and her family and the entire Bulldog universe. It's a hard G.
It is a hard.
It's a hard G.
Yeah.
Lineup flips over now. Tegan Zanger, left fielder, take her third at bat and rips one right back up the middle. Regalado kind of lucky that was high enough to avoid her. 2-out base hit for Zanger, and that'll bring Ida Castleman, the third baseman, up. A runner on and 2 out.
Now Rock Creek looking to get a 2-out rally. Great pitch from Regalado.
No doubt. She was rolling there, like I said, had retired actually 8 straight, going back a couple of innings. Even count 1-1 for Castleman. Playing third base, singled in her first at-bat, tapped out to the catcher in her second, lifts one to right center field. Scobie once again over to her left and makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Baldwin going to come back to bat in the bottom of the 5th, trying to get some offense going. This is Bulldogs softball on Baldwin Sports Live.
For unbeatable service from a company you can trust, there's only one choice. Clint Davis and the One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning team have the expertise you need when it comes to the comfort of your family. Not only will they get the job done right, but they'll explain the preventative maintenance needed to avoid those costly emergency repairs. To schedule a free quote, call 785-393-9329 and join the Preferred Maintenance Club for special discounts. One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning, the one and only choice for the comfort of your family.
With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846, serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
Welcome back, bottom of the 5th inning. Still no score, and the line drive towards the second baseman off the bat from Kyan Frost is caught by Grady at second base. So one quick out on the first pitch of the inning in the bottom of the 5th. I'll bring Cadence Espino back up, designated player. Lefty walked in her first plate appearance. Watch his strike one on the outside corner.
It was a nice in-breaking pitch around the outside the plate. Snuck its way right back into the strike zone.
Foul ball, 0-2. Fouled off, still 0-2.
fastballs in the zone by Castle. Look out. She attacks off the off speed.
Swing and a miss. Down swinging goes Espino for the second out. And it's strikeout number 8 for Castle. Flips the lineup over, and Macy Gilgis, shortstop. This will be her third at-bat. Grounded out to the third baseman and then singled in her second at-bat. Bats with 2 out, nobody on. Grounded foul, third baseline. Good eye there outside, evens it up 1-1.
Extending these pitch counts, extending these at-bats, give yourself the opportunity. As many as possible. And that's what Baldwin's been able to do. Unable to capitalize on any opportunities yet, but they've been close, and they've been right there knocking on the door.
Fouled off, evens it up 2-2. Line drive through the right side of the infield into right field, a base hit with 2 out for Gilgis. So 2 hits in a row for her. See if Baldwin can't get a 2-out rally going. Bring Riley Bentley up.
The last time she was up, she looked to lay a bunt down. 2 outs. I don't think she's going to be looking for that again.
First pitch in there on the outside corner. Riley singled in her first at-bat, flew out to center field last time up. Launches outside, even up 1-1. Up in the count now, hitters count for Bentley, 2-1.
Look for Castle to attack the zone with this pitch.
It's grounded right side towards Grady at second. She's up with it, flips to first, and that'll do it for the 5th inning. So neither team able to get much offense going so far through 5 innings. We'll head to inning number 6, then Baldwin. This is Bulldogs softball on Baldwin Sports Live.
Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home is honored to be your choice when the difficult time comes to plan a lasting tribute for your loved ones. There to guide you through the process from beginning to end with each family's unique traditions and beliefs in mind. Visit lamb-roberts.com to see all of the services offered, including their online pre-planning tool, or call 785-594-3644 to visit with the caring professionals at Baldwin City's only locally owned funeral service and cremation service provider. Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Top of the 6th inning, still scoreless as Rock Creek comes back to the plate. 3-4-5 due up. Dangerous part of the lineup. Reese Grady, the second baseman, leads us off. She's 0 for 2. Grounded into a fielder's choice and then lined out to shortstop her last time up. Swings and lifts one to right field, over to her left, making a nice play there, Kristen Manbeck. Good catch on the run in right. That's the first out here in the 6th.
Regalado, as we've mentioned a couple times, has had a really good game. You mentioned she had an 8 straight out stretch, no strikeouts. That's a pretty spectacular stat to see, and just shows how consistent she's been.
When grounded to Gilgis at shortstop, over to first. Couple of quick outs here in the 6th.
It's been a lot of that, just pitching good enough and hitting her spots, not being able to get hard contact on the bat for Rock Creek. And this defense has done a really good job staying behind her and really not allowing any base runners on the base paths.
Only 5 hits so far. No walks given up for Regalado. Rock Creek being pretty aggressive early in counts. That's part of the reason, but pitching to contact and throwing a lot of strikes is another reason. This has been a masterclass, as you're talking about, in terms of being able to be effective pitching without racking up a whole lot of strikeouts. Just inside to Chloe Purvis, the catcher. She's flied out to Scobie in center field, both of her first 2 at-bats. Five hits for Rock Creek. They have left 5 on base.
Yeah, you could tell she's come to an at-bat with an aggressive outlook. This practice swing she's taking is very aggressive, and she's really looking to barrel a ball into the outfield.
Purvis now up in the count, 3-1. That's grounded sharply towards Henry at third. That was going to be a tough play. I'm going to give a base hit to Purvis because, man,
that was a rocket shot over to Henry. Like I said, she was taking aggressive, hard practice swings, and she took one of those swings, got it to the ball over on the third baseline, and Henry just unable to keep it down in the glove.
Courtesy runner coming on. That'll be Lily Cranebill, Jr., first base. Courtesy running for the catcher. The 2-out runner on first for Macy Clark, the right fielder. It's 1 for 2. Has a single and then grounded out to shortstop. See if Baldwin can't strand another base runner. Down in the count, 0-2 here is Clark. Regalado looking for her first strikeout.
Rock Creek has been able to get contact on 2 strikes.
And there it is, a swing and a miss from Clark, and that does it in the top of the 6th. First strikeout for Regalado, and Baldwin will come back to the plate and try to take a lead in the bottom half of the 6th inning. This is Bulldogs softball presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate.
New charges related to insurance fraud and theft.
Ripping off about 90 homeowners. Stewart ripped him off.
The roofing industry is rough these days. Hometown Construction is Baldwin City's very own hometown solution for roofing and siding needs. We know there's more important things than just money. We give detailed estimates and on-site supervision during all projects. We focus on one job at a time so that you have our undivided attention. Contact us today. Go Bulldogs!
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Welcome back here. Baldwin coming back to the plate, bottom of the 6th inning. Both teams still looking for a run. They'll have 3, 4, 5 due up. Caitlin Bass, catcher first up. She is 1 for 2, doubled and then struck out her last time. Dribbled foul, now down to the count 0-2. Once again, a reminder, Baldwin Sports Live is presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Chad and Penny Sheldon are your Baldwin City brokers. As that one is in there, he called strike 3 on base, and so she's down looking. Her second strikeout of the evening, and now 9 strikeouts for Castle. Chad and Penny Sheldon invite you to check out the Appanoose Creek Oasis. It's a stunning 4-bedroom, 3-bath barn dominium on 21 acres of land. If you're interested in scheduling a tour, as that's tapped foul, I thought, but they'll call the batter out as it must have hit her when she was running down that first baseline.
I think
so
it bounced right down her leg.
Yeah, Olivia Henry is going to be tough luck out there for the second out, and that'll bring Logan Scobie up. Call 785-821-2666 or go to HaydenOutdoors.com if you want to learn more or schedule a tour as Scobie lifts one out of play foul. Scobie grounded out to shortstop and then struck out looking in her last at-bat. Down in the count, 0-2 now. Castle looking for strikeout number 10. Just upstairs. Swing and a miss. That is 10 strikeouts for Castle, and that ends the sixth. 3 up, 3 down for Baldwin. So we will head to the seventh, still scoreless. This is Bulldogs softball on Baldwin Sports Live.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@HaydenOutdoors.com.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Welcome back. Top of the seventh inning. Still scoreless here in Baldwin. 7-8-9 due up. And line to right field and a diving catch. No, got under Manbeck in right. What a effort that was, but a base hit here for Leiby. And they'll start off the seventh on a positive note for Rock Creek. Great effort out there in right by Manbeck.
Now a timeout by Coach Scobie.
Get a meeting at the mound. We'll see if we get a pitching change. Give me a chance to tell you about our upcoming broadcast schedule. Got a soccer game coming up here in a few weeks. That'll be on a Thursday, May the 8th, Baldwin at Bonner Springs. Be around a 6 o'clock kickoff, I believe, so pregame show will start around 5:45. If you want more information or all of these schedules, go to varsitysportslive.com. Remind you that you can find some Baldwin games on baseball, softball, and soccer, all of it on some of our other channels. For example, if they go to Spring Hill, that's one of our channels, you might be able to catch a soccer game on the Spring Hill Sports Live channel. So go on there and check out all of the schedules across all of our networks, and you can probably see a lot more games than you think. As the runner takes off for second. Nobody was really covering, so a stolen base, and good job by Scobie to back things up. Up to second goes Leiby. Brooklyn Dye is at the plate. So a runner in scoring position for Rock Creek. Still nobody out. Regalado going to have to do her best to wiggle out of this. Attempted bunt, and the runner heads towards third. In there in time, a close play. Good throw from base down to Henry. Couldn't quite get the tag down in time.
Close play at third. Henry looks like she wanted the call.
So now a runner on third, nobody out. 0-2 is the count on Dye. Chopped back to Regalado. Can't quite come up with it, but The runner will stay put at third. So we'll have runners at the corners. Probably have to charge Regalado with an error there. Probably a makeable play. At least she knocked it down and kept the run from scoring.
Yeah, once she got it down, she had to take a look over at third, and in that time just wasn't enough to get it turned around and the throw to first.
Now a bunt attempt. Runner staying at third. Bentley's going to run her back. Does advance the runner to second, and down to first goes Haley Smith. So call that an infield base hit, and that'll load up the bases with still nobody out.
Bases loaded, no out, but honestly, not a terrible situation to be in. On the case of at least the forced play
force at home, yep.
Yeah, is at home on an infield play. So Rock Creek hasn't really been able to get the ball outside the dirt from Regalado. So just keep playing to your strengths. Don't really change up the mindset and pitch to soft contact just like we've been doing, and I think we'll be all right.
This flips the lineup over. Tegan Zanger will bat with the bases loaded, lifts one to center field. Scobie going to get behind it and have a throw to the plate. Base, nice job to come up with that on the one hop. Tag's not in time, so a run does score. And the runners will all tag up and advance a base. Rock Creek now up 1-0. Scobie did make the catch for the first out.
Made a heck of a throw into base.
It was.
Just a step or two off. Base trying to make the play over to Henry, and that allowed the runner from first to advance to second amidst the chaos.
So sacrifice fly from Zanger brings in the game's first run. Okay, so they're going to say
no run.
That there's no run. The runner from third left early. So take that sac fly away, take the run off the board. What a break for Baldwin. Wow. Don't see that happen very often.
No, that is huge.
So still no score, one out. Runners on second and third for Ida Castleman. This one's lifted to left field. Going back on it is Berg. She makes the catch.
Big
defensive
inning there.
Wow. That was a huge, huge break for Baldwin as they were going to be down a run heading to the bottom of the seventh. Instead, we'll head there tied up at 0, and one run can walk it off and win it for the Bulldogs. We'll be back with the bottom of the seventh after this.
Thank you. Can I help you today?
No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
All right, so welcome back after an eventful top of the seventh. Baldwin benefits from, takes a run off the board, still tied up at 0. As 6, 7, 8 are due up. Kristen Manbeck, the right fielder, is in there right now. Fouled off the first pitch, down 0-1. Baldwin can walk it off with one run. Manbeck 0 for 2, popped out, struck out.
Manbeck upset with herself after that swing. Get back in the box. Takes a great cut for a foul. So no 2 count.
Good battle here. Four hits for Baldwin so far. They have stranded 5. Also worked 1 walk, but struck out 10 times and now make it 11 as they finish the play down to first. Manbeck down swinging. 11th strikeout for Castle. 1 down to Lauren Berg.
Castle's been able to play great off that off-speed pitch. Majority of her strikeouts are either set up or completed by that off-speed pitch. And that's been one of the key factors in this game, pitching for both sides.
Berg trying to lay down a bunt, misses it, now 0-1. Another good pitch from Castle. Down in the count is Berg, now 0-2. Swing and a miss. Now 3 straight strikeouts. Going back to the last inning, make it a dozen over the course of the game. That'll bring Kyan Frost up to the plate. Nobody on, 2 out. Tapped up the middle, but coming up with that is Castle. She throws over to first, and we will play extra innings. Still no score. We'll head to the 8th. This is Bulldogs softball presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
Welcome back. Top of the 8th inning into extra innings. Still scoreless. 3-4-5-2 up for Rock Creek. This is Reese Grady. She's 0 for 3. Grounded into a fielder's choice. Lined out to shortstop and lined out to right field. Hit a couple of balls pretty well, though. That one is grounded towards the second baseman, Frost, and she throws on to Bentley for the first out here in extra innings.
And as this game draws on, an important factor as we get deeper into extra innings is the control that these pitchers have. Not being in extra innings, just in regulation play, you know, you can allow a runner or two and kind of feel all right, but here in extra innings, every pitch counts and every batter counts.
Baldwin's not played an extra inning game so far. Looking back on the schedule, Rock Creek has played 1. They lost that game. That one is lifted to left field. Back on it a few steps is Berg, and she puts it in. Her glove for the second out. 2 out, nobody on to Chloe Purvis. Couple of flyouts and then a single her last time up.
And already 2 quick outs for Regalado here in the 8th.
Now retired 4 straight, 5 straight if you count the runner that was called out. Purvis grounds it foul, 0-1. Baldwin trying to get back into the dugout. Still tied up. That one a bit high, even up 1-1. Is lined over the head of Olivia Henry into left field. Solid 2-out single for Purvis. Back-to-back base hits for her. So 2 out, runner on first for Macy Clark.
Purvis again able to get good contact. Every at-bat, it's only her second hit of the game, but every at-bat she's been able to get pretty good contact on the ball. And that one able to poke out into the left field grass right in front of Laurenberg.
Lily Craneville will be the courtesy runner at first base for the catcher. 1 on and 2 out to Macy Clark. Tapped foul left side. Clark grounded sharply towards Henry at third, across the diamond to Bentley, and that does it for the top of the 8th. Still no score. Baldwin just needs 1 run to walk it off and win this thing. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. You're watching Bulldogs softball on Baldwin Sports Live.
There are places where all roads lead to families providing for their loved ones and their community, where friends are found down every street. That's where you'll find us, taking time to get to know you, calling you by name, generation after generation. Farm Bureau Financial Services.
To set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it. Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th inning. Cadence Espino will start us off. 9-1-2 due up. Still scoreless. Baldwin just needs 1 run to win it. One and 1 to Espino, fouled off on the left side. Swing to miss, ball in the dirt, gets away from Purvis, but she completes the play down to first. And now 13 strikeouts for Castle. First out here in the 8th, and that'll flip the lineup over. Macy Gilgis, the shortstop, has back-to-back base hits, 2 for 3 so far tonight. Looking to get Baldwin started with 1 out. Pitch in there on the outside corner. Ball's inside, 1-1. Good eye there, works a hitter's count.
This is the first time Baldwin's had the advantage in the at-bat in a couple of them.
There's a solid base hit up the middle, so Gilgis will be on first. 1 out, the winning run, I should say, on base for Baldwin. 3rd straight base hit for Gilgis. She's had a great game.
Not bad legs to have on first either. She is one of the biggest base running threats on this team. You like the odds if the ball is able to touch the grass in the outfield. Gilgis has an opportunity to bring it home here.
Brings Riley Bentley to the plate, playing first base. She singled her first at bat, and then a fly out and a ground out. Hitters count 2-0 to Bentley. Fouls that one back to the screen. 2-1 now.
Baldwin worked themselves into another hitter's count. Last time worked out for them. Bentley looking to advance the runner, put Baldwin in a better spot to walk it off.
Swing and a miss. Ball was in the dirt and got away. So advancing to second is Gilgis on the wild pitch. Now a runner in scoring position for Baldwin. Still just one out. Bentley has a 2-2 count on her.
Gilgis showing one of the advantages of having good speed on the base pass. You don't just have to do it through steals.
Good eye there, fills up the count, 3-2.
Wild pitch, and she takes the advantage, moves into scoring position. You're in the bottom of the 8th with one out. That's exactly where you want to be if you're Baldwin.
So a timeout here. We might have a pitching change coming for Rock Creek. Looks like the signal was to the outfield, maybe just to come in and have a team meeting here, so maybe no pitching change. Give me a chance to let you know. I showed you the upcoming broadcast schedule. You can also find our upcoming broadcast schedule in the Maple Weekly. It's your local weekly newspaper with the latest community news and events, feature stories, local sports, history, and more. Subscribe for only $5 a month or $50 for the full year. Subscribe now to your local weekly newspaper at baldwinmaple.com. Meeting is over. Full count, one out, runner on second. The winning run on second to Riley Bentley. Just the delivery, and it's in there. A called strike 3. Now 14 strikeouts for Castle, and there was a big one there. The second out, and now Caitlin Bass will come up in a pressure situation. 2 out, winning run on second base. Bass 1 for 3, doubled her first at bat, a couple of strikeouts. First pitch is in there, 0-1. Nowhere you'd rather be in the lineup if you're Baldwin, right in the middle of it. Caitlin, the 3-hole hitter. Missed down low, 1-1. One is lifted to left field. Will it land fair? It will not. If it did, it would have won the game for Baldwin. Lands foul. Makes it a 1-2 count.
One ball, 2 strikes for Bass.
Good eye upstairs on the heater, even up 2-2.
Bass, a little pep into her step, stepping into the box.
Here's the 2-2 delivery. In the dirt, gets away from the catcher, and up to third goes Gilgis.
Taking advantage of the Mustangs' mistakes. That's exactly what Baldwin has done here in the 8th inning specifically. Gilgis taking two bases on wild pitches.
Full count delivery here to Caitlin Bass. And it runs in and hits her. So a dead ball. Bass will be on first. Now we're going to get discussion. Umpire saying it would have been ball 4 anyway. The head coach for Rock Creek asking if she leaned into that. That's Jerry Brummett, head coach for Baldwin, Chad Scobie. Now runners on the corners with 2 gone for Olivia Henry. And Henry could be the hero. Swing and a miss on a heater.
Let's go, Liv! Base hit, you got it. Breathe and whack it.
Henry struck out twice and then was called out on interference with the ball. He bunted it and then it hit her in the baseline. There's a 1-1 count here. Base hit could win it for Baldwin. is lifted in the air to left center field. The outfielder's over to get it, and it's the left fielder, Zenger, that ends up making the play and putting it away. So Baldwin strands a couple of more runners. Still no score. We head to the 9th inning. This is Bulldogs softball.
With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846, serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
For unbeatable service from a company you can trust, there's only one choice. Clint Davis and the One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning team have the expertise you need when it comes to the comfort of your family. Not only will they get the job done right, but they'll explain the preventative maintenance needed to avoid those costly emergency repairs. To schedule a free quote, call 785-393-9329 and join the Preferred Maintenance Club for special discounts. One Choice Heating and Air Conditioning, the one and only choice for the comfort of your family.
Welcome back to Baldwin City here in the top of the 9th inning. Leading off for the Rock Creek Mustangs when we get back is a designated player, Emma Libby. She is 2 for 3 on the day, the 2 singles. And Rock Creek looking to take the advantage here in the top of the 9th. Baldwin unable to capitalize on a base runner in scoring position to walk the game off. As Regalado starts the at-bat to Libby with the walk, or with the ball. Ground ball up the middle. Play made by Gilgis over to Henry. Sorry, to Bentley over at first. Great play. And that's going to be the first out of the 9th inning for Baldwin. Now up to bat for Rock Creek, number 0, Brooklyn Dye. She's gotten on base twice. She's going to line it out to left field. Lauren Berg gets behind it, but not before Brooklyn Dye gets over to first base, and that's going to leave a base runner on first for shortstop Haley Smith, who had a single in her last at-bat. 1 for 3. First pitch by Regalado. High and outside, 1-0 pitch.
All right, fill me in. What happened?
A single, and then now another single.
Okay. Rock Creek had a runner on. Now looks like going to have 2 runners on with 1 out.
Now another situation that Regalado has been able to get herself out of a couple times. But the Mustangs looking to take advantage of this great situation they have found themselves in the top of the 9th. Runner on first and second with just 1 out.
So was it the leadoff hitter that hit a single, or was the leadoff hitter
the out? I didn't keep track of
your.
No,
it's okay. I don't. It's already looking.
Leadoff was a ground ball to Gilgis.
Okay. So 6-3 for the first out, and then back-to-back base hits.
Correct.
Cool. Had to use the restroom. This game's going to be a marathon, perhaps. Don't know how long we'll be here, so. Starting to get a little chilly, not going to lie.
Yeah, it's getting, the breeze is picking up. It's also switched directions. It's less straight from home plate to the outfield, and now kind of blowing across the third baseline over to the first.
So the lineup flips over now. Tegan Zanger, the left fielder. Bat with 1 out, 2 on. This one lifted into foul territory. It'll get down foul. Pitch a little high there from Regalado. It is a base hit lined over the leaping glove of Olivia Henry. The runners will hold up though. Now 3 base hits in a row. Loads up the bases with 1 out for Ida Castleman.
Right, most teams right now would be kind of panicking if you're in the situation that Baldwin's in, but if we could go back to, what was it, just last inning? It was 2 innings ago.
One is hit pretty well to right field. Manbeck going back on it. This one might clear the bases. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. They'll hold up the next runner at third with a 2 RBI double from Ida Castleman.
Regalado has pitched up until this point a great game, still pitching a great game, just giving up 2 runs and not a great position.
So Rock Creek takes a 2-0 lead, have runners on second and third, still just 1 out. We'll bring Reese Grady, the second baseman, up. Good pitch there, even up 1-1. Look out down there, the first baseline. Fouled off towards the Rock Creek dugout.
Almost some friendly fire down there.
Yeah. Two runs already in the inning. Couple RBI opportunities still out there, and Grady grounds a base hit through. A great throw to the plate from Scobie, but not in time. 2 more runners will score, and another 2 RBI double. This one coming from Reese Grady. Now 4-0 Rock Creek. If you're Regalado, you got to be thinking, man, I done everything and more into extra innings, just couldn't get any sort of run support from the offense.
Yeah, this has been a game where
Wild pitch will advance the runner down to third. First of the game.
Yeah, this has been a game where on both sides the pitching has dominated the batter's box, and you kind of had a feeling of how this game's going to go. All it's going to take is one bad inning from one side, and unfortunately that has come from Baldwin here in the top of the 9th.
Definitely still not over, though, if you can get out of this inning. Get into the dugout and rattle the bats, put up a crooked number of your own.
Yeah, now the goal is damage control that you've already given up for. You can't change the past. You can only control what's right in front of you, and right now that's keeping this to a 4-run deficit.
Taylin Kadavi is at the plate. Has a 3-0 count. Watches one right down the pipe for strike 1. Regalado has struck out 1, hasn't walked any. That one is popped up behind second base. Gilgis back to make the play for the second out. Now Chloe Purvis, catcher, up next. She is 2 for 4 here tonight. Back-to-back singles.
She's got some momentum going.
Good pitch, drops in there, 0-1.
She's had a couple patient at-bats in a row and has really been able to look out and hunt for that pitch that she wants.
That one's lifted towards shallow right field. Coming in is Manbeck. Couldn't quite make the basket catch. That was going to be a tough play. It's going to fall in between Frost and Manbeck. So another run comes in to score. Makes it 5-0.
That breeze has shown to be a test for both defenses in the outfield. A couple of errors that I'm sure you could chalk up to the wind moving a little bit extra.
Probably have to give so a pinch hitter here. 21, and it's going to be Haley Lies, freshman. Take her first at bat here. Runner on first base. 2 gone.
Base trying to catch the runner on first base off guard.
Just outside, 1-1. Lies is the 9th batter to the plate here in the 9th inning. That one is hit to left field. Will it drop fair? No, just foul. Good break there for Baldwin.
Oh, that was great contact by the freshman. Just landed outside the third base line. Foul. A 1-2 count. Regalado looking to close out a nightmare of an inning.
Just trying to get the Bulldogs back in the dugout. Delivers in the dirt. Nice job by base to block that. Two and two delivery, off-speed pitch, grounded towards Henry at third base. She's up with it across the diamond to Bentley. 5-3 for the third out, but not before 5 runs come across for Rock Creek. And Baldwin going to need at least 5 to extend this game in the bottom of the 9th. This is Bulldogs softball.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
First pitch to start the bottom of the 9th inning was grounded to third base and across the diamond by Logan Scobie. So Scobie down for the first out here in the bottom of the 9th. Now Kristen Manbeck, the right fielder, up. Manbeck 0 for 3, looking for her first hit. Popped out and has struck out in her last 2 at-bats. 14 total strikeouts for Castle.
Couple of games where Baldwin's just faced impressive pitching.
Fouled out of play, 1-1. Yeah, Rock Creek scored 5 runs off of 5 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. Swing and a miss, now 1-2. Lauren Berg waits on deck.
That off speed has just been exactly what she's needed it to be tonight.
Grounded sharply through the left side of the infield, a base hit for Manbeck. She has her first hit of the ball game. Puts a runner on first with one out for Laurenburg.
Hopefully that brings some life into this Baldwin offense. This is do or die right now.
Berg watches ball one. Foul back to the screen, even up 1-1. Berg is also 0 for 3, a pop out and 2 strikeouts. One is lifted to right field. Clark coming in on it and makes the catch. Now 2 gone.
Baldwin down to their last out. Here in extra innings, bottom of the 9th. Cayenne Frost looks to answer the call.
0 for 3 so far, a strikeout, a line out, and a ground out. Has Manbeck on first, watches ball one. Excuse me, that was Lies out in right field who came in for Clark, and she made the play for that second out. 1-1 count to Frost. In the dirt, 2-1. Caden Suspino waiting on deck. If Frost can get on base. When grounded towards third, Castleman up with it, throws it across the diamond in time, and that does it. The third out. And that ends the ball game. Rock Creek going to win this thing 5-0. They improve to 11-4 on the season. Baldwin drops to 9-4. Take a quick break, and we'll be back to wrap this thing up for Baldwin.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
Back here, this game has gone final. Rock Creek 5-0 winners. Time now for our player of the game. Let me get that set up real quick. A lot of girls deserving tonight. It was a tough night offensively for Baldwin, but a great game on the mound for Ava Regalado. Could have absolutely given it to her. She was great in the circle, but we're going to go ahead and give it to Macy Gilgis. The shortstop ended up with 3 hits, grounded out in her first at-bat, and then 3 straight singles. So she was really good at the plate. She is our player of the game. Player of the game brought to us by Farm Bureau Financial Services, insurance and investments, wealth management, and financial planning. Farm Bureau Financial Services is there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. Call today and set up a meeting with your local Farm Bureau team at 785-594-1055. It's your future. Let's protect it. So Rock Creek wins this game 5-0. They score 5 runs off of 14 hits, no errors. They leave 10 on base. Baldwin was shut out in this game. They had 6 hits, 2 errors, and left 8 runners on base. So Rock Creek improves to 11-4. Baldwin drops to 9-4. And that will do it for us. Once again, I'll pop up the upcoming broadcast schedule. Thursday, May 8th will be our next broadcast, and that'll be a girls' soccer game in Bonner Springs, about 6 o'clock, the kickoff in that game. So we'll look forward to that. So for Jackson Blakely, I'm Ryan Homer signing off tonight from Baldwin. A tough night for the Bulldogs, but we'll see you next time on Baldwin Sports Live.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.